Maize is very sensitive to weed competition during the first 4 to 6 weeks after emergence. Weed control may be done by use of chemicals or by hand. Weeding should be done up to before crop flowering. Pests and diseases may destroy your maize. Apply insecticides to control termites, locusts and the stalk borer. Farmers also use integrated pest management.
Ukiwa umeangalia dalili umeziona, kama hizi ndizo ambazo unaangalia: majani ya kutobolewa, metaniwa. Ukiona dalili tu unaanza kuweka dawa wakati huo. Shida yetu tunatia dawa hii wakati ambapo huwa wakati wake, muda wake umepita. Ndiposa baada ya kuvuna ukali kuona mdudu yuko ndani ya hindi.
Proper timing for harvesting is important to avoid grain losses and to ensure quality standards. Delay in harvesting, especially during rainy seasons, may result to sprouting, rotting or even infestation by pests, hence reducing the quality of the crop. What is the right time to harvest?
The first thing to look at is when the leaves of the maize start turning from green to yellowish. That is one indication that the maize has reached the physiological maturity. The second one is when the maize cob starts facing downwards, that is drooping. Like this one now is not facing downwards, so that even if there is rain, the water will just drip. Not all varieties droop or all the cobs droop, because on the same plant you can see that the heavier maize which is on top is drooping, but the other maize is still looking upwards. So the farmer should not rely on only one factor, but should look at all those factors that we have mentioned. That is why we say it is good that if the farmer has a lot of maize that have not drooped and it is not physiologically mature, the maize can be broken just below the cob to face downwards after it is physiologically mature. The third one is when the maize is no longer fit for roasting. And the other factor that the farmer can look into is the black layer test. Now this is the black layer test, which shows when the maize kernel is physiologically mature and there's no more process of grain feeding, and the process has come to a stop, so the maize is physiologically mature. It has reached what we call physiological maturity.
Stooking helps maize to dry, but where you do not stook, harvest your maize when it is dry. Remember,
plow land well. Use certified seeds for your agroecological zone. Use proper spacing. Use appropriate fertilizer. Control weeds and pests, and harvest at the right time.
Maize grain is delicate, therefore any mistake after harvest can cost you the entire season's crop as you watch. If good storage handling procedures are followed, then your grain can be stored at the recommended standards. Start by separating any defective maize cobs from the good ones. Separating defective grain is more easily done at this stage as opposed to after shelling. Defective grains may be the rotten ones and may affect subsequent handling. The decision on the type of storage structures to use is dictated by the following: how long the maize will be stored, Harvesting conditions, wet or dry. Quantity